Welcome to the channel, guys, and today I present to you the ERDTREE Avatar. This man is the physical embodiment, the physical incarnation of the ERDTREE itself. He wields the Giant's Club. He has infinite healing capabilities, massive poise breaking ability, and damage resistances to cover you for all parts of your New Game Plus journey. And to start off with this, one of the spells we use to up our damage is Golden Vow, obviously a standard. And for the infinite healing, we have Blessing of the ERDTREE, because what else would the ERDTREE Avatar use? As I will show you further on in the video, guys, when stacked with a lot of other buffs and talismans, you can gain a lot of health back with Blessing of the ERDTREE. So my friends, our main weapon is the Great Club, which thanks to patch 1.09 now has been buffed and has holy damage built into it. It also has the highest poise damage in the game. This is a part of the ERDTREE itself, guys. What is more fitting for the ERDTREE Avatar? Our backup weapon, which has an Ash of War known as Prayerful Strike, gives us precisely 30% of our max HP upon landing a hit. This weapon has bleed built into it as well as health regen on hit. Perfect for our build. And what shield are we going to use for this particular build? Well, of course, we are going to be running the iconic Icon Shield for that extra health regen, and of course it is representative of the ERDTREE. Alongside that, we are going to be running any small shield that takes your fancy, but you are going to slap onto that Holy Ground, which is going to give you extra damage resistance for any enemies that feel the need to come up and attack you. You're also going to be gaining health back while standing within the Holy Ground circle. It's absolutely crazy. You can be spamming Great Stars to keep people away, to keep NPCs away, to keep groups away. You can be spamming your heavy attack while standing underneath a gigantic dragon. You have all that damage resist and you have all of that health regen going on. So before I take you through what talismans are the best to run through this and what incantations you want to be using to make the most out of this build, I'll just show you a few clips of me absolutely decimating the supposedly tough enemies of Caelid in this very feared area of the game. I was absolutely wreaking havoc. These enemies were afraid of the ERDTREE Avatar. They feared the wrath of the ERDTREE on this day. So as you can see, I'm just taking on giants, taking on dragons, the smaller dragons, the larger boss dragon of the area Ezikes. It's absolutely no trouble. You see me utilizing Holy Ground. You see me absolutely poise breaking the living hell out of all of these enemies without any trouble whatsoever. With all of the buffs and the health regen going on, I was literally immortal, guys. There's nothing that can really touch you in this game once you have these things figured out. Okay guys, so for damage resistances, first off we're talking about Barrier of Gold. It's going to help you negate all that incoming magic damage, especially in the Raya Lucaria area. It's going to be a fantastic help towards you and well worth the slot. Next up we have Golden Lightning Fortification, which is going to help you resist all the incoming lightning damage. Obviously, especially in the Lindell capital area where knights are spamming you constantly, any of the dragon enemies towards the end game, it's going to help you massively. And next up we have the Lord's Divine Fortification, which towards end game, Radagon, Elden Beast, the Black Blade, this is going to help you negate a lot of their damage, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. Flame Cleanse Me, okay, is obviously a top pick if you want to be getting rid of the scarlet rot, if you want all of the immunity that comes along with that. Absolutely great pick. Okay guys, and then for damage buffs to your weapons, this is completely, relative to each individual, what you prefer. Bloodflame Blade works really well for the majority of content in the game. But then towards the end game, that's gonna, you're gonna find bosses are very resistant to that, and you can be running the Black Flame Blade, which works against any enemy type and will chip away at their overall health based on how much health they have. So the more health they have, the better this is gonna work, guys. So on top of that, we have the Black Flames Protection, which offers you an absolutely enormous damage resistance against physical attacks for this slight trade-off of not getting as much health back when you chug a flask. Okay, but who needs flasks when you have as much innate health regen as we have, guys, as I've talked about already, and I will further explain for you guys. And then lastly, we have the Howl of Superiority, which is a massive damage buff for you against all enemy types. This is going to work fantastic across the entire game. Okay, it works against mobs, works against bosses, guys. It's just a great pick. That is a flexi slot. You can put in there, generally speaking, whatever you want to put in there, guys. Okay, you can mix and match. Feel free to do whatever you want. It is your game. Okay, guys. And now I will talk you through the iron talismans that we use to fill out this build and make it complete. So we're running the Icon Shield, the Great Stars, and the Holy Ground buff on our small shield for 3 forms of health regen. Before we even get into the talismans, my friends. Okay, we're running the Great Helm because what paladin type build is complete without a Great Helm? And for the extra damage resistances, we are putting on the Tree Sentinel set, which fits in with the ERDTREE Avatar. The ERDTREE's Favorite +2, the Crimson Amber Medallion +2, and the Blessed Dew Medallion, all contributing to health regen and bumping our health up to a higher level, alongside the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, which is going to further increase our damage resistances. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you try this build out down in the comments, and please don't forget smash that like and subscribe. It all helps immensely, and I'll catch you in the next one, my friends.